Hey you guys, it's Lauren. Welcome back. So this video I am so excited for. You guys know if you've been around on my channel for a while that I am such a fan of the original It Cosmetics CC Cream. There is nothing like the wear on my dry skin, the hydration factor, that high coverage. I love that there's an SPF of 50 in here. Just so many great things about this foundation. So I cannot tell you how excited I was to see that they released a new version. This is the CC Plus Nude Glow Color Correcting Medium Coverage Skin Tint. I couldn't wait to get my hands on this. I actually got an automated text message. I didn't even know this was going to be released. Clicked on that link and I purchased it right away. But I've been testing this out for about 3 days now and I've really been enjoying it, but we're going to see how does it compare to my favorite, and then also how does it compare to the illumination version and also the matte version. There are also two amazing formulas that I feel like are so underrated. So we're going to talk about the comparisons between all three versions of the CC cream. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get ready. So this foundation is $42 USD. It's available in 1.08 fluid ounces, and the Nude Glow is available in 22 shades, whereas the original is only available in 12 shades. And there's also an SPF of 40 in here and an SPF of 50 in the original. And then as far as the claims go, so It Cosmetics says that this is a lightweight foundation with a brightening glow serum with an SPF of 40. It's the next generation of color correcting foundations from It Cosmetics. This is a 90% skincare formula with 2% niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, and green tea extract. It delivers an instant healthy glow with 24 hours of skin hydration. The lightweight fluid skin texture provides buildable medium coverage, perfect for achieving that no makeup look. So the fact that it was buildable and it was a brightening foundation, I was really excited for because I do really enjoy a dewier look. Now when comparing the two ingredient lists, there's a couple big things that jump out for me. The original is all mineral sunscreen, and the new version of the Nude Glow is an all chemical sunscreen, which may contribute to the thinner formula of this. This is much thinner than the original. This is a little thicker, a little bit creamier, but this is very silky on the skin. It's very thin and lightweight, but super silky, but it doesn't have that thick kind of silicone-y feel that the original has. And you can find silicone second on the ingredient list with the original, and it's second on the ingredient list for Nude Glow we have glycerin. So you're going to get much more of a pleasant, more liquidy feel with the new version of the Nude Glow. And they both have the original snail filtration extract in here, which I know turns a lot of people off, but I'm telling you, if you haven't tried it yet, it makes such a big change in your skin tone and texture, smoothness, firmness, but really just the moisture levels. I noticed when I started to incorporate the CosRX Snail Filtrate extract, it just moisturizes my skin like nothing else. So I'm actually really happy to see that in here. Again, I know it turns a lot of people off, but it is so good. Just try it out. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed, but it is in both of these versions. And another thing too is the fragrance. So I do feel like these both have that almost lemony, citrusy smell, although the original smells more of like a little bit stronger. It has definitely more of that strong, almost a fake citrusy smell. And this has more fragrant oils in here. There's bergamot oil, lime oil, lemon oil. They both have a limonene in here, but there's just more fragrant oils in the original. This also has that citrusy smell, but it's just not as potent. I do wish they left out the fragrance in here because I know a lot of people complain about the fragrance with the original CC cream, but again, I've never gotten any irritation. It is a beautiful, hydrating experience when you use both of these. They're both so hydrating on the skin and soothing at the same time as well. So even though you're getting that strong fragrance, I do feel like these feel soothing on the skin, and my skin can be sensitive at times, so I just wanted to put that out there. So both of these are swatched in the shade Light, which is pretty adaptable to my skin tone, both in the wintertime and the summertime. You can see that the Nude Glow is a little darker in the light version, while the original CC cream is a little lighter. The original, again, is a thicker formula, and the new Nude Glow is a little bit thinner, and you can see it does have more of a shine to it. No glitter flecks, but it does look a little bit more dewy in appearance. So when I first applied this, I immediately felt how lightweight this was, and it also felt soothing at the same time, but I felt that hydration factor right off the bat. You can see it looks really dewy, it gives nice shine to the skin, but it's not overly shiny. I was really impressed by the skin-like finish of this foundation. It blended into my skin so seamlessly, and it really gave a beautiful dewy appearance to the skin, very nice and natural. Now I do feel like this set's better than the original version, but I did have to powder. And even with powdering, you can see I'm wearing it today. I do have a lot of shine to my skin still. And as it wears throughout the day, I do feel like it gets even shinier. So if you're oily, I'm not sure you'll be a fan of this. I think the oily skin types will like the fact that it's lightweight and it doesn't feel heavy, but this is definitely a shiny foundation. I love it because I do have such dry skin and I like that hydration factor and that shininess, but it is a shiny foundation. As far as the coverage goes, this is a true medium coverage foundation. I felt like I had to build it up to medium coverage. With one layer, I was getting more of a light to medium finish. And you're not gonna get a long wear time out of this. This wears about maybe 6 to 8 hours. It will fade throughout the day, but it does fade so nicely. It does not sink into fine lines whatsoever. I'll zoom in so you can see underneath my eyes. I did not put on concealer today. I wouldn't say this is a smoothing foundation, but it definitely does not accentuate lines at all, and I appreciated that it didn't sink into any of my texture or pores. It really looks really beautiful on the skin and it wears so nicely throughout the day. And let's real quickly compare it to the other versions. They do have a nice little chart on their website. I feel like the matte version is the most smoothing out of all the CC creams. It just smooths over the skin so nicely, and the matte gives more of that matte finish, but it does still have like a little satin sheen to it. It's not completely dull matte. But the Nude Glow out of all three is the most shiny, I would say, but not shimmery at all. The one big difference between the Radiant version, the Illumination version, is the fact that the Illumination version has some apparent glitter flecks in there. Up close, you can see some sparkles, which I know a lot of people are not a fan of. From afar, it looks beautiful on the skin, but you definitely can see that shimmer up close, so just keep that in mind if you're thinking about the Illumination version. But I do love how well that wears on the skin. But the Nude Glow has more of that natural skin-like appearance with just a little bit more dewiness to the skin. The Illumination version and the regular CC cream has the full 50 SPF coverage, which I appreciate, but I still love the fact that this has an SPF of 40. I still, however, would wear SPF underneath of this just because I may not be applying the correct amount for that full SPF of 40 coverage, and I've made it a habit recently just to apply SPF right away in the morning anyway, so that's just become part of my routine. So bottom line, I really love this new Nude Glow version. It wears so nicely on the skin. It looks like your skin. It does not sink in the lines. I love that it has an SPF of 40. It's lightweight on the skin. It feels like nothing on the skin. It definitely feels a lot less heavy than the other three versions. Very extremely lightweight, I would say. It feels like nothing on the skin. It hydrates my skin throughout the day. It doesn't cling to dry spots. It wears really beautifully. Now I will say I was disappointed in the coverage. This claims to be medium coverage. You can't build it up to full, which it's not saying it can be built up to full coverage, but I would still consider this more of like a light to medium coverage, and I did feel like I needed a second layer to get that medium finish. I'm wearing it today and you can see my sunspot and see my other spots on my face, and it does even out everything, it blurs out everything, but you're not going to get that full coverage finish, which again, it doesn't claim to be. But if I'm going to purchase a CC cream, I still feel like I would go for the original CC cream. I just love that full coverage finish, and I would say a very underrated version is the matte version. That is so smoothing on the skin. If you're looking for a good anti-aging foundation, that one is beautiful. You're getting an SPF of 50, and it's not a matte dull finish. It still gives your skin that nice satin-like finish. It's a really beautiful foundation. But if you're looking for a foundation, an everyday foundation that wears nicely on the skin, you don't need a lot of coverage. This wears so nicely throughout the day. It blends into the skin so beautifully. Again, it's just my personal opinion. I just like more of that higher coverage finish, but they did such a good job with the formula. I love how this wears. I love the moisturization factor. It's so beautiful on the skin, and I love that they were able to get that more dewy appearance without that shimmer in the foundation. I know, again, that was a big complaint from a lot of people with the Illumination version. So yeah, very excited about this new Nude Glow. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys planning on picking up this foundation? Also too, are you guys more of a light to medium finish fan, or do you like that higher coverage finish? I feel like as I'm getting older, I definitely like that high coverage look, but it's hard to find those high coverage foundations that actually look like your skin. Also too, the concealer is very underrated. I have yet to try the Illumination version, but I love the original. It's thick, but it's smoothing on the skin, and the coverage is just unbeatable. Really great concealer too. I just can't get enough of It Cosmetics complexion products. I still need to do an It Cosmetics skincare video. I have that coming in the future, I promise. I'm still testing out a few products, so look for that to come. But thank you guys for watching this video. Thanks for being here. If you're fans of skincare and makeup, I'd love to have you here. I'd love it if you subscribed and if you stuck around. Thank you guys again for watching. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Just send a hello. You guys are always so kind. I say this all the time, but I feel like I have the best subscribers out there. You guys are the best. So thanks again for all the love, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.